I'm given to understand that the matter of Rammer has finally been resolved. I fear resolved bespeaks of a permanence we cannot rightly claim, yet I'm well satisfied that the Lord of Leven will not trouble us in the foreseeable future. Your satisfaction is assurance enough for me. How fares the investigation? Well enough, Thancred is sparing no effort. There are many unwon, just as you suspected. Their purpose, however, eludes us still. I see. I have been meaning to ask, but is Eorzea quite well? I feel as if I have scarcely seen her in recent days. Oh, you haven't, nor have I. Alas, Eorzea has chosen to walk her own path, stubborn girl, but you may be assured that our destination remains the same. And on that note, I take my leave of you. I trust the Beldasian report will serve you well. I take it we can proceed as discussed. Why do you ask? You scarce need my permission to act. It's good to see you again. I've been looking forward to congratulating you on your triumph in the Twelveswood. Owing to your efforts, conflict has been averted. Truly, you have done the Scions proud. With that, we can strike Rammer from the list. So who's next? The Sahagin and Leviathan? The Lord of the Whorl has not answered his minions' call of late, nor is he expected to do so in the near future. While the Sahagin remains as aggressive as ever, they lack the quantity of crystals required to call forth their god. As with the Sylphs, we can leave them to their own devices, for a time at least. For a time bears repeating, we can ill afford to fall complacent. It is as Dishola says, unless we know the minds of the beast tribes, we cannot predict with any certainty when the next Primal will return to plague the land. This being the case, we must proceed as with much haste and as prudence allows. Any word on Titan? The Maelstrom keeps the kobolds under constant observation. We shall hear from them ere long, you may depend on it. Indeed, so then all of the known primals that have been active in recent times, we are left with Gridania. Wait, I meant Garuda. Who is the primal of the exile who lived near Gridania? Yes, that's what I meant. So many malms to cover. Would that there were a more efficient way to conduct our surveys. Were he still with us, we should not long have wanted for a more practicable solution. She's not wrong there. Where in the world are you, Chief? But one sure step at a time. Henceforth, the Order of the Twin Adder will handle all matters pertaining to the Sylph, under the sage guidance of the Seed Seers. I bid you all enjoy a moment's respite. You've earned it. Except me, of course. Pretty sure she's gonna have work for us. Is there something else, Deft? Beg pardon, a man named La Habrea, sporting a red mask and robed in black, 12 preserve. Prior to the calamity, the Asians took great pains to remain hidden. Why would they choose to cast off their veil of secrecy now? This bodes ill. We must take advantage of the present lull in primal hostilities and investigate this La Habrea. Learn all we can of him and his designs. I dread to... It's probably nothing. A sylph in Thanaland? At long last, this one finds walking one left. This one is most dependable of these ones. Is sent by Elder One Frixio to help walking ones. This one is called Eorzea. This one comes as a friend. Let these ones be friends. Pleasure to meet you, Eorzea. Yes, Sitaru is ready to express her fright as she is to express everything else. Not all of us are forged of the same steel as you, I'm afraid. But it takes all kinds to make a family, and it pleases me to know and to see ours continue to grow. One by one, the people of Eorzea are beginning to unite, deft, drawn to the hope that shines within you. Yet a darkness threatens to engulf this light. Never have I doubted the Ascians' presence, but they have grown so brazen as to carry out their work in plain sight fills me with a sense of deep foreboding. Minfilia would have you investigate the mysterious Rapture. I'm afraid there's no rest for the weary. We must delve further into the motivations of the masked man, the Asian known as Rapture. This is an ideal moment to do so while our hands are not bound dealing with another primal. At present, we know little and less about the Asians, only that destruction follows in their wake. I should not be surprised if these beings are behind the chaos that racks the realm. If my fears prove to be reality, we must do all in our power to stop them. Earlier, I sent word to each Grand Company to solicit cooperation. The Immortal Flames responded to the effect that they have information on a potential sighting. This is intelligence that we can ill afford to ignore. Go speak with Flame Commander Swift at the Hall of Flames in Oldar to inquire further. How you go about the investigation thereafter, I'll leave wholly to your discretion. But whatever you do, never forget that we're dealing with the unknown. You cannot take too many precautions. Be safe. Okay, we need to go to Oldar. masked man? You're come on behalf of the Signs, of course. Yes, we've already relayed to Lady Minfilia. There has been a sighting of this rogue near about Eastern Donalan. A brass blade stationed at High Bridge described him in detail when he alerted us to suspicious activity. I would point you to the witness, but I'm afraid he died not 2 days ago, slain by a marauding horde of Kirkin. Fate can be a cruel mistress. But do not be too quick to despair. Being situated on a trade route, High Bridge sees its fair share of travelers. Folks are always coming and going, and some among them may well have caught a glimpse of your target. You could do worse than to speak to a merchant named Hibaru. The fellow's always starved for customers, and he'd no doubt welcome your attention, whether or not you have coin or the mind to spend it. What does this one want? A well-heeled youth on Emerald Avenue appears to have been the beneficiary of some good fortune, and may not be averse to share it. Do be careful with those. Break anything and I shall be forced to deduct it from your salary. Beg pardon? What is my loyal manservant carrying? Why, not so small fortune in prices, nobly won by yours truly in the gold saucer. You have heard of the gold saucer? Ye gods, woman, you might at least try to keep up with the times. Only the Sultanate's newest and finest place of entertainment. Thrilled to the sight of majestic birds roaring down the streets at the Chocobo races. Okay. I think it sounds like a gambling place, so whatever. We'll check it out later. No, this is not where we want to be. Shadow of Darkness is where we want to go. What is this place? Okay, a couple of places that we're not attuned to. I'm gonna say let's go and attune to them. Did we attune to this one? Yes. for the Aetheryte, I don't see it. I think after we attune to this last one here, then we'll head back. Wow. We need to find that spot and find it quickly. So now that that's done, Null's reflection? What the hell is that? I really don't see where we are in this version of the map. Okay, let's see where we're supposed to be heading. This region of the map is not giving me any more information. Okay, I'm gonna teleport here. Okay, about half an hour in here, so we're gonna take a break. I'm not sure, I'm feeling like this may be the last video of this series. I just feel like like the game has dragged on a bit too long for me, and it feels like one fetch quest after another. You know, no slight against the game. I'm pretty sure there's some people who enjoy it, but on the whole, I'm leaning more towards like it has not been as much fun for me, as I've not had as much fun with it as I did with Elder Scrolls Online, or even as much fun as I'm having with Divinity Original Sin. So I feel like I'm pretty close to the end. So this may be the last video in case you guys don't see any more. For those of you who have been enjoying this series, of course, I apologize, but I feel like it's gotten to the point where the game is starting to feel like a chore, honestly, and I don't want that. So it may be the last video, it may not, but if it is, hope you guys understand. Alright, welcome to Highbridge Adventure. Whatever you seek, Baharu can provide it. Probably. You're after a masked man? I'm not sure I have one of those in stock. Oh, you're after a masked man. Why didn't you say so sooner? Such an individual might have featured in one of the many rumors I've heard. If you linger a while, mayhap you'll learn a thing or two, eh? Yep, so I'm gonna take a break here. And like I've said, this may be the last video for this series, or it may not. Alright, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.